Hello, everyone. This video is about additional fees you can charge for a rental product from a website made with RentalSetup.com. Do you want to charge additional fees or refundable deposits when your customer places an order? Watch this video. This is a page for renting out an inflatable obstacle course. Notice in the sidebar where jobs are entered that there's a fee called deposit. The deposit fee is $300. This is an example of a fee charged to the customer. This fee is an addition to the main rental product's price. This sports bounce house rental has two additional fees in the sidebar: a refundable deposit fee of $200 and a setup fee of $150. I'm going to demonstrate how the fees look on the checkout page. First, I'll click the Add to Cart button on this page. Then on the obstacle course page, I'll click the Add to Cart button here. Now that the two products are in the cart, I'll click the Go to Checkout button. The checkout page shows the additional fees that were set up for each product. You can see each fee in the sidebar. The additional fees add up to $650. Now, I will create a job to show you what the additional fees look like in the back end. In the process, you will see that another fee will be added based on a question the customer answers when they are checking out. After the date is entered, it performs an inventory check against previous job dates. Over here, you can see a question shown to the customer. If the customer selects yes, the fee will be added to the job. Can you see here that the $200 fee was added to the sidebar after the customer answered yes? That was an example of a dynamic additional fee. Now I will finish creating this job by entering my payment details. Now that the job is created, let's see what the job looks like with the additional fees in the back end of your site. Click Job Management, then Jobs List to go to the page that shows a list of your rental jobs. This job at the top is the job we just created with the two inflatables. Look at the right side of the job that shows the breakdown of the cost or total of the job. You can see the product's cost, the tax, and the 4 additional fees. Let's show a quick demo on how to refund one of the additional fees. To start a refund for a fee, click the info icon button next to the line item. It opens up a dialog box. At the top of the dialog, it tells you the amount that will be refunded. In this case, it's $300 for this additional fee. I'm going to click Process Refund. Once done, you can see that the additional fee, line item, is crossed out. To get the status of the line item, click the Information button again. That brings up a dialog that tells you about the refund that was made, including the date. We can also confirm the refund by clicking the Initial Payment Info button. Notice that the amount to refund in the Process Refund button is less than the initial payment. That means a refund was made. Also, at the top of the dialog box, the summary of the refunds is displayed. So far, you saw what the customer sees on the front end. You also saw how to view and refund the additional fees for a job. Now, let's see how to create the additional fees for the products. Go to the Products List page for the Admin menu bar. The Products List page shows your products. For each product, you can see details of the product and manage some of the product's settings. I'm going to create the additional fees for the Relay Obstacle Course product. So I will click on its Go to Edit page button. On the Edit page, scroll down to the Additional Fees section. To add your first additional fee, click Add Fee. To create a fee, you type in a label and then a price for the fee. The label is the text description of the fee that the customer sees. I'm including the name of the product as part of the label. This way, when the product is on the checkout page, the customer will know which product the fee is for. That fee was for a refundable deposit. The next fee I will create is a non-refundable add-on fee for a staff member to be on site to maintain the obstacle course. This additional fee will be added when the customer places the order. It will be added only if they answer yes to a question about the fee. So if they answer yes, the total for the job will be updated. To make this fee dynamic and to associate a question with it, click on the Form Elements tab button towards the bottom of the Edit page. If the Edit page detects any additional fees, you should see a third button for a type of question to ask called Create Dynamic Additional Fee. In the dialog that pops up, a list of existing additional fees appears at the top. Click the fee you want to make dynamic. For the question, I'm going to ask if the customer would like to order a staff member to work the obstacle course during the rental. When done, click Create Dynamic Fee to attach the question to the fee. Look over here. The dynamic fee with the question has a special icon next to it, indicating the question was attached to the right fee. Now let's go to the product page to see how the fees look to the customer. In the sidebar, where the summary of the cost of the job is shown, there's only one fee displayed when the page loads. That fee is for the refundable deposit. To attach the fee for the additional staff requested for the rental job, I will start creating the job so I can get to the staff-related question. It's not shown by default because it's a dynamic fee. By the way, as I enter an address for the job, notice a delivery fee is added to the sidebar. Watch one of our other videos to show how to set up the delivery fee. As I enter the date for the job, notice we get a dialog that says that the time entered is not when we do deliveries. You can customize the business hours in the site settings page. Now I will answer the question about hiring a staff member for the job. Notice how the fee appears in the sidebar, and the total amount for the job gets updated. Oh, and if you want to know how to set up this waiver so the signature automatically gets attached to the PDF, watch our waiver tutorial. We don't need to finish creating this job. You saw it before when we placed an order for the products in our cart earlier in the video. Here's a tip to see which products have additional fees without going to each product page or edit page. Let's go to the page that shows our list of existing products. We can access the page through the admin bar at the top. Each product that has any additional fees will indicate that it has them by displaying them in that product's details section. Notice that this product says the amount of additional fees it has, and this product doesn't. You can click the number that represents the amount of fees to see the actual fee details. This includes the price and the fee label. In this video, you saw how to attach refundable fees to your products. This allows you to accept additional payments when the customer sends a rental job. This was a requested feature from the users of RentalSetup.com.